Ooh, he about took the rod out of my hand. Morning, river rats. It is a crappie day. Maybe it's a crappie day. I don't know. It depends on who you talk to, what kind of day it is. But I'm out here. I'm fishing this little creek thing. And I just want to see which one it really is. So let's go. I'm going to spot hop and fish around a bunch of different places. But here's the first one I decided to try out. Hopefully I don't end up in the creek. So it's looking at like that might be a possibility. That would be so cool if they were actually in here. I don't know if they will be. I don't know if it's cold enough. I don't know if it's too warm. I just don't know that much about crappies, and I'm trying to learn more. Because when they thump that bait, it is awesome. I mean, I love that part of walleye fishing. So to have that, usually, you get on a good crappie bite, you can catch more crappies than you can walleyes, and more crappies means more thumps, or they call them crappies down here. Ooh, those are chads. I'd say the most success I've had crappie fishing has been in the spring, but most people can probably say that. This is not spring. This is fall, and actually almost winter. So it's a different ball game. Yeah, the water's very low. I don't know if that's normal, but it is what it is. We'll also learn with the crappies. Ooh, there's something moved in there. Don't worry, I'll spook them. Oh, I either bumped into something or I think I bumped into it. It wasn't like a thump, but it was something. I set the hook just because, hook sets are free. We'll try this side of the stick, and then we'll try the other side of the stick. I'm gonna go try the other side of the stick. Okay. I'm gonna try to fish fast, bounce around from spot to spot, which I think is important if you're bank fishing. I do like this angle. I can run it along the tree, hopefully close without getting snagged. We'll see. It's only about 3 feet deep. Let me hook like a 5-pound flathead in here. Yeah, there's a lot of... Is that a stick? Yeah, that's a stick. No, I got caught on fishing line. This tree is just... obviously gets fished quite a bit. That tree is just loaded with fishing line. Oh, that was something. Something little. Probably bumped into a shad. I haven't fried any fish for a while, and I'll tell you why. I was getting kind of fat, or when I'm in a more delicate state of mind, I prefer fluffy. I decided I'm going to take like a month and just eat healthy. By healthy, I mean I'm only eating pretty much just meat, vegetables, and fruits. Kind of a sucker for chocolate. I like beer probably more than I should, but I cut out everything but that, and I'm leaning up a little bit and I feel better about it. So I'm not frying fish, but what I'll do is I'm going to do blackened crappie over a bed of rice. That won't suck. The rice is easy to get. The main ingredient I've been struggling with, but we got a big cold front coming tomorrow, so if I can't get them today, I'm hoping that cold front will push them into some calmer water and I'll be able to get them then. Let's make like a tree and leaf. That was weird. I was walking by over here and the current was just ripping out, and now it just stopped. Huh, I wonder if so this dumps into the main river further down, and I wonder if like a barge went by or something. So then barges, they'll suck water out. Maybe that current stirred up the crap eyes. Looks like it stirred up the shad. Yeah, I'm just gonna fan cast this and we'll call her good. The current was going that way, now the current's going that way. It's almost like a tidal river. It's not tidal. Let's keep her moving, boys. Yeah, I wonder if the water's just too low. I don't know. Make a few casts here just to check. Dumb ones can pop up anywhere, you know. Need me some dumb ones. That's deep. I didn't realize it was that deep. And granted, this is only an 1/8 ounce jig with the blade, so it falls even slower, but it falls pretty slow. Or it's taking a long time to hit the bottom. Just want to feel a bunk. I'm addicted to it. Ooh, there was something. Missed him though. I don't know. It's like the second or third one where I think it was a bite, but I'm not positive it was a bite. And it resulted in 0 fish. I'm seeing lots of shad in here, so, oh no. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm seeing lots of shad, so it's nice to know that I could come in here and probably catch some shad, at least in the mornings. Last cast over here. I'm off to greener pastures. Hopefully. Different pastures. It's pretty steep. Give her a try. Okay. Easy does it, bow. Not quite to the point of mountain climbing, but I'm not like a long ways away from it. Ooh. Okay. Okay, made it down here. My theory is if I keep bouncing around enough, I'll land on them eventually. That theory works every time it does. But it doesn't work every time.
Oh, there's a fish on there. I think I snagged him. I'm trying to get unsnagged. And he's not a keeper anyway, but hey, there's a few here. Or there's one here anyway. Wonder if that's what my little nibbles were just little crappies. Ooh, he about took the rod out of my hand. I don't think it's a crappie. Oh, it's a skip. Ooh, I want you, buddy. You will go home with me. Oh, come here. Well, that's good to know. I don't have a bucket or anything to put you in, which is not smart on my part. What I'll do is I'll fish for a little while, and if I can get a few more, I'll just go buy a bag of ice and stuff them in the bag of ice. Cool. Well, that was neat. Unexpected surprise. Man, it'd be cool to get 4 or 5 of them. What are you? Crappie! He barely touched it. Okay. You're a keeper though, bud. Definite keeper. Yeah, I never felt that thump that I was talking about how much I love. But he's gonna taste the same, so I don't really care. Cool. 2 casts in a row. Eating a stringer. She was right on the bank. Just need 2 or 3 like him, and that's perfect. I think I'm going to be the only one eating them, so no point in getting excess and wasting any. I can catch a crappie. But can I catch 2 or 3 crappies? I've caught 2, kind of. Can I catch enough for a meal? Hopefully he's not alone. Wonder if there's, oh, there's a shad. Wonder if there's like a stick or something right here. Because I mean, I snagged the little guy and then caught the bigger one. Ooh, there was a nib. A little baby nib. Another little nib. The most delicate of nibs. There we go. That was a much better tap. Oh. What are you? Not a crappie. Smallmouth? Spot? I don't know. If we were in Iowa, it'd be easy. That'd be a smallmouth. But down here, it's like, I don't know. Spot? Mean mouth? I don't know. He whacked it pretty good. You catch like a 15-inch spot, make a taco out of him too. Well, I'm not making tacos, I'm not making tortillas, but we'll cook him too. Crappies are cool everywhere, but I think creek crappies are the coolest. I think they're the meanest too. And there's a bite. Peck, peck, peck. I mean, it's a rough world in them creeks. Well, they might not be the meanest. It's a rough world in the big water, too. There's big old fish out there that like to eat crappies. There's big old folks outside the water that like to eat crappies, too. And I am one of them. I know I'm not the most energetic guy in the world, but if you're like, man, you've been pretty blah lately in your videos, I apologize. I've been just going hard, lack of sleep. Go, 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 go. It's on top of the YouTube thing I do, the guiding thing. So I'm on the water a lot, and then you get off the water and edit video and all that stuff, and usually the first thing I cut out of the equation when I'm low on time is sleep. Probably not the healthiest option, but got me a good night's sleep last night and feel quite a bit better. And I need to make a routine of that. No complaining, just explaining. So please don't get it mixed up with that, because that's not reality. Reality is pretty thankful I get to do what I get to do, and I'm super stoked I get to do what I get to do. But sometimes it's excited to be jumpy, or it's tough to be excited, jumpy, and chipper when you get like 2 hours of sleep, especially when you do that a few days in a row. But if I could just get me a handful of crappies, nibble, I would be a special kind of excited. And if we don't get any more, I got to keep him because he's on a stringer. Just means I'm going to cook some potatoes to go with him. Not the healthiest vegetable, but technically it's still a vegetable, so it fits in my little diet thing I'm doing. I will say I do feel better. That might partially be just because I'm carrying a little less weight too. Oh, crappie cast. Huh. We'll see if it's a crappie cast. Crappie cast. It's a rocky cast. I walked over here to fish these stumps. The only thing on the stumps are snags. Maybe the snags are stumps, or the stumps are snags. I don't know. I didn't catch any crappies off of them. But I'm going to retie and walk down the bank a little ways. Try a slightly different spot. Okay. Just one more crappie. I have half a meal. The wind is picking up. It's supposed to, which is one reason I just said, you know what, I'm just going to go bank fish for a few hours. Oh yeah, that wind's really kicking up now. Right on schedule. Not exactly an action-packed day of fishing, or morning. We do have a little bit of lunch, a little bit of bait. I think I'm going to head back to the house and get it all processed and cook it up. One more cast. Yeah, definitely going to need lots of potatoes, but thankfully I have my favorite potatoes. So I was probably going to cook them either way because they're my favorite, you know. I also have rice, I think. Yes, have rice, have easy rice. I'm going to start with, Skip. Skip, were you banished outside? You want to come in, bud? Come on. Oh, hey. Oh, no. You want to stay in here? You want to go out with your buddy? All right. No, and he's back. All right, where were we? Potatoes, I think. So we'll need all different kinds of skillets. I think the potatoes will fit in the little guy. Definitely gonna need cast iron for the fish. Gonna need a bowl for the rice. That's probably excessive for rice, but for the amount of rice I'm gonna make, but rather go too big than too small. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be using vegetable oil, but it's what I got and I'm cheap. At least this go around. I'm not saying that won't change down the road. I'll probably always be cheap, but. Okay, and cast iron. And this isn't just any kind of cast iron, this is my favorite kind. Freshly seasoned cast iron. Taters. Any civilized human being would probably wipe those off before they cut them up to cook them. So you know what I'm gonna do. I cut them up into little bits. That way they crisp up really nice. Not that they're very big taters to begin with. Put them in, make like little French fries. The smallest French fries you've ever seen. And this knife isn't very sharp. It's a good way to cut yourself if you're not careful. So I will attempt to be careful. You know, while I'm thinking about it, I do love eating fish. And I love that you enjoy videos where I'm like cooking and eating fish. So it's like killing two birds with one stone, you know, like I'm gonna do this whether I got a camera running or not. But considering you all enjoy, you know, the show when it involves some catching and some cooking, works out pretty good. Because, I mean, you don't need to catch every fish in the river. It's cool to have a really good trip where you pound on them. It's also cool to just catch enough to eat. Now, this wouldn't exactly be a meal for a family, but, you know, it works out fine because Ella doesn't eat that much fish. Lots of times I end up, you know, just I'm the only one eating it. So it works out good. I will share with Skip and Woody, though. Probably not the crappies. They're not enough to go around. But I'll give them a tater. They'll like a tater. All right, I think the taters, well, the taters are definitely chopped up. Is the oil hot enough? I'm gonna sacrifice a little guy. Oh yeah, that startled me a little. Maybe I should have used the bigger skillet. I have more taters than I originally thought.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a really... You're overcrowding the taters.
It'll be fine. They'll shrink. Ella's questioning my cooking ability, as she probably should. Let's get some light in here. Wow, that's so much brighter. Next step, seasoning the fish. Where's the fish seasoning? It's in here somewhere. Yeah. Ooh, we might put a little red pepper on there just for a little zip. Is that it? No. Anybody else have to like search through their spice cabinet for an hour to find what they want? Or is it just me? And paprika. I think we have 17 jars of paprika in here. I swore we had fish blackening. Oh, there it is. Clear in the back. Feisty fish rub. I kind of like this one. Anyway. Liberally season each side of the fish. I did this with catfish a couple weeks ago and it was really good. That's going to be quite nice. I think I'll get the rice going. These taters are crisping up quicker than I thought. They're actually cooking up pretty decent even in the little skillet. I'm pretty much making French fries at this point in time. There's nothing healthy about that. Leave it to me to take a healthy diet and make it unhealthy. I'm only eating fruit and vegetables and meat. Nothing else. But I'm gonna fry everything. All right, rice just went in. Probably a tad early, but it'll be fine. Butter's in the skillet. Doing butter things. Not sure how my timing's gonna shake out on all this. I'm not super confident in it right now. Got at least 12 minutes on the rice. Them potatoes are probably good. Turn them off. Okay. No potato left behind. There's just one little sliver. I'm getting you, bud. Got him. Don't worry. Got him. We are definitely at that smoke point. Oh yeah. I like that sound. Our timing's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be close. Yeah, we're definitely getting a crisp. Crisp. Does it smell crispy in here?
Yep.
Need a little more butter. It's never a bad idea to do blackened fish outside. Or fried fish, really. Okay, let's get this off of here. I haven't heard a fire alarm yet, or smoke alarm yet, so let's keep that going. Oops. The crazy thing of this is a seasoned cast iron skillet. You can burn stuff in it just like that, and when they're seasoned right, you can just wipe them out. You don't have to wash them or anything. It's beautiful. I was aware of that, but to actually see it function in person is like magic. 2 more minutes till the rice is done. That'll be nice and cool. Put it on a warm bed of rice with some taters on the side. That won't be bad. Well, it's a good thing I worked out, because this is going to be a very carb-heavy meal. Oh yeah, need some lime. Lime on blackened fish. Lime on fish is good, but a little lime on blackened fish, extra good. And then add some to your rice. I know the potatoes is pretty random, but I just like fried potatoes of any kind. Hash browns, French fries, all of it. That's much better of a crust than the last blackened fish I did. Cranking up the heat really made a difference. I should probably do that outside though. Wind's just blowing 100 miles an hour. Makes cooking outside tough. Got the peanut gallery over here watching me eat. Want a tater? Sit. Good boy. Well, that was a nice little morning of fishing. Nice meal. Didn't catch a pile of fish, but had fun. That's the #1 thing for me anyway. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Hope you catch a giant.